Good morning, students. Okay, before classes, you have seen about the divisibility rule of 2, 3, 6, 9, 5, 10. You have seen that. Today we will see the divisibility rule of 4, 8, and 11. Okay, first divisibility rule for 4. What is the rule for divisibility rule for 4? We'll see. For example, what I'm doing? I'm writing the 10, 100. 10 is not divisible by 4. It is divisible by not divisible by 4, but it is divisible by 4. 100 is divisible by 4 means whatever the lengthy number is given in that number, if the hundreds are present, it means that is divisible by 4. Here, for example, if it is 400 is given, 600 is given, or 700 is given, they all are divisible by 4. If it is 1000 is given, even this is also divisible by 4. Why? Because I can write this 10 into 100. Means in this also the 100 is present. As 100 is present in this, even this is divisible. If I write 10,000, even 10,000 is divisible by 100 into 100. Even this is divisible by 4. Means if it is there, lakh is there. Even this is also divisible by 4. Why? Because in that also 100. In number in which the 100 is present, that all the numbers are divisible by, that all numbers are divisible by 100. Now, for example, a number is given for it. Okay, the number is something like 42364. 42364. It is not there in the textbook, just I am saying for you. Suppose the number is given something like this. He's saying you to test whether this number is divisible by 4 or not. Here, if I can write it as in expanded form, I am writing 40,000 plus 2,000 plus 300 plus 64. Already tens won't be divisible. That's why I'm not writing 60 plus 4. I'm not writing separately. Just I'm writing directly 64. But these all are having the hundreds in this. That's why 40,000 will be divided by 4, 2,000 will be divided by 4, 300 also will be divided by 4. I want to know whether 64 will be divided by 4 or not. Just I am trying to do that. 64 divided by 4. 4 1 ja 4, the remainder is 2. Okay, this 4 I am taking over here. Okay, 4 6 ja 24, remainder is 0. As you are getting a remainder 0, it means that 64 is divisible by 4. If 64 is divisible by 4, then 42364 is divisible by 4. Is it clear, ma? Like this, we'll be doing the divisibility for 4. Now we'll see about the divisibility rule for 8. See, just before I said 10, now 100 for 4. Means here 10 won't be divided by 8. It won't be get divided by 8. 100 is also won't be get divided by 8. But 1000 will be get divided by 8. It means that whatever the thousands are there, it will be easily get divided by 8. For example, just before whatever the number I took, 42364. The same number I am taking now. More than 1000 means 1000 is there, 2000 will be get divided. Okay, 30,000 also will be get divided. Okay, 1 lakh will also will be get divided. Why? Because in that also the 1000 will be present. Means all the numbers will be consisting of 1000, that all will be get divided. Here, same number I am taking, I am checking whether this number is getting divisible by 8 or not. I can write this 40,000 plus 2000 plus, I am writing 364 as it is now. I'm writing 364 as it is now. Why? Because in this 1000 is present, 3 zeros are present, means 1000. Means it is getting divisible by 8. Here also 3 zeros are there, it is also getting divisible by 8. I want to check whether this number is getting divisible by 8 or not. Now I am trying to divide this number now. 364 divided by 8. Okay. 8 4 ja 32. The remainder is 4, 44. Okay. Next, 8 5 ja 40. The remainder is 4. You didn't get remainder as 0. Therefore, 364 is not divisible by 8. If it is not divisible by 8, whatever number is there, 42364 is not divisible by 8. Is it clear now? Now we'll go with the divisibility rule for 11. See, I'm taking one of the number now. I'm taking the number 83568. I'm taking one of the number. Here first, for divisibility rule for 11, first what I am doing, I am writing a numbers on the top. Okay, 83568. I am giving a numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the first digit, second digit, third digit, fourth digit, fifth digit. Like that I am giving a number. 8 is the first digit, second digit, third digit, fourth digit and fifth digit. Here we know the odd numbers and even numbers. 1 is the odd, 3 is the odd, 5 is the odd. I need to do? I need to add odd digits. Add odd digits. What are the odd digits are there? 8 plus 5 plus 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 5 is 21. Next, what are the even digits are there? Add even digits. Add even digits. Even digits are 6 and 3. 6 plus 3 which is equal to 9. What are the you added even digits and odd? Subtract there. Difference of odd and even digits. 21 minus 9. 21 minus 9 is 12. Means 12 is not divisible by 11. As it is not divisible by 11, therefore 83568 is not divisible by 11. Okay, this is about your divisibility rule for 11. One more example we will see now. Divisibility rule for 11. Okay, 1221. First what I said you to give the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, solution. Okay, add odd digits. Odd digits are 193, means 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Okay, add even digits. 2 plus 1 which is equal to 3. Subtract 3 minus 3 which is equal to 0. 0 is divisible by 11. Any digit which will be divisible, 0 will be divisible by any number. 0 is divisible by 11. Therefore 1221 is divisible by 11. Okay, here I can say 1221 is a palindrome number. I can say that 1221 is a palindrome number. Why I am saying it as a palindrome number? From one, if you read from this side 1221 only, if you read from this side 1221, such type of number. For example, if I write mom, if you are reading from this side MOM only spelling, if you are reading from this side the spelling will be MOM. Such type of alphabets or such type of numbers, yeah, especially we are seeing about talking about numbers, such type of numbers we are calling it as a palindrome numbers. Is it clear now? Next, coming to the exercise now. First 4 bits are your homework. Going ahead with the fifth one now. He has given you the number 289279. He has given you this number and saying that it is divisible by, so each number should be get divisible by 8. What number should be added to it? Means he is saying that what is the smallest number that should be added to it to make it divisible by 8. See, for what I am doing first, according to the rule solution, I need to go with the process. Here first 2 lakhs plus 80,000 plus 9,000 plus 279. Means these all numbers will get divisible by 8, but 279 only I need to test it whether first it is getting divisible by 8 or not. First I am trying to test that it divisible by 8 or not. Okay, 8 3 ja 24, the remainder is 3 9. Okay, next 8 4 ja 32, the remainder is 7. See, for this remainder, for this number, what number if you add it will become 8. Whatever the remainder you are getting, what is the smallest number you added, it will become 8. For this smallest 7, for remainder if you add 1, it will become 8. Then it is divisible by, okay, if you have the remainder should be added with 1. Remainder if you add 1, remainder should be added with 1. It will become 8 and it is divisible by 8. Now what I am doing, whatever the remainder is there, if you are adding, it is becoming 8. Means that one only should be added to the number. What I am doing now, see, if I am adding a 1 to the remainder, it is becoming 8. Means this 1 should be added to the given number. Means 279 should be added with 1, which will become 280, is divisible by 8. Okay, means 1 is the smallest number, to make above number to divide with 8. See what I am doing, I am checking this. Check. I need to check only with the last 3 digits only. 279 which is added with the 1 which becomes 280. I am checking this number 280. I am trying to divide it with a 8. Okay, 8 4 ja 32. The remainder is 5. Okay, 8 3 ja 24. The remainder is 4, and this 0 I am taking it. 8 5 ja 40. The remainder is 0. Hence 2. Okay, clear ma? Like this only, other problems are there. Try to simplify and send it to me on my number. It's a homework ma. Thank you.